Hostile Takeover: How Wall Street and Congress Hijacked American Healthcare and How We Can Take It Back. The Unspoken Truth: American healthcare isn't broken, it's been stolen. They tell you the system is broken. They speak of glitches, inefficiencies, and bureaucratic mishandlings. This is a carefully constructed lie. The shocking premise at the heart of Hostile Takeover is that the American healthcare system is, in fact, working with ruthless perfection. It has been hijacked, engineered not to heal, but to generate unprecedented wealth for a select few by systematically limiting care for the many. This book is not merely a critique. It is a forensic investigation into this grand theft, tracing the flow of money from your shocking medical bill to the corporate balance sheet and into the halls of power, revealing a machine that is functioning exactly as designed, and you are its target. The journey begins with the weapon you know all too well, the explanation of benefits, EOB, that inscrutable document that often precedes financial ruin. Chapter 1, The Denial Machine pulls back the curtain to reveal this isn't just paperwork, it is the primary product of a sophisticated profit engine. The book exposes how algorithms and bureaucracy are deliberately deployed to delay and deny necessary medical services. This isn't a marginal activity, but the core business model, with denial rates climbing year over year. The most damning evidence? When patients miraculously navigate the gauntlet to appeal, a staggering 82% of denials are overturned, proving they were never medically justified to begin with. This denial machine is the first and most direct mechanism of the hostile takeover, a calculated strategy that transforms your health into their profit. But what is the human cost of this corporate calculus? Chapter 2, The Human Damage moves from the abstract to the agonizingly personal. It documents the aftermath, patients driven into medical bankruptcy, the leading cause of financial ruin in the United States, and individuals whose health deteriorates while they wait for approvals. The damage extends to the healers themselves, as physicians suffer from moral injury, the profound distress of being prevented by corporate policy from providing the care they know is necessary. This systemic betrayal fuels an epidemic of burnout and accelerates the collapse of independent practices, consolidating power in the hands of the very corporations orchestrating the crisis. The looting, however, extends beyond legal denials. Chapter 3, The Corruption Tax unveils a parallel world of systemic fraud on a breathtaking scale, from billion-dollar schemes targeting the terminally ill to sham rehab clinics exploiting the homeless. This multi-billion-dollar tax is not the work of a few bad apples, but the symptom of a system fundamentally ripe for exploitation, where complexity provides cover and vulnerable populations are seen as revenue streams. This leads to the book's most perverse revelation. Why would a healthcare system actively sabotage health? Chapter 4, The Sick Care Business exposes the core economic flaw. The industry's profits are not found in keeping people healthy, but in managing their chronic, expensive diseases. Revealingly, insurers call the money they spend on patient care the medical loss ratio. In their accounting, your health is their financial liability. This perverse incentive explains why the system erects bureaucratic barriers to preventative care, because a healthy population is a terrible customer base. The sick care model has created a system financially dependent on our sickness. If this machine is so harmful, why does it persist? Chapter 5, The Protection Racket provides the answer, a political shield funded by the very profits extracted from patients through record-breaking lobbying and a revolving door between regulators and industry, the healthcare sector has built an impregnable fortress in Washington. The book details how this influence is weaponized to kill any real reform, such as the public option of the Affordable Care Act, and even to sabotage successful public models like the Veterans Affairs healthcare system to create a self-fulfilling prophecy that government care cannot work. The devastating outcome of this takeover is rendered in stark, comparative clarity in Chapter 6. The data proves the U.S. is a catastrophic outlier among wealthy nations, spending far more per capita on healthcare, while achieving the lowest life expectancy and worst outcomes on a host of health indicators. We are paying premium prices for substandard goods, and the denial machine is the reason why. Yet, Hostile Takeover does not leave us in despair. It culminates in a powerful, evidence-based prescription for recovery. Chapter 7. The single-payer solution makes the overwhelming economic and moral case for a system that guarantees healthcare as a human right. It debunks the myths of socialized medicine and points to the success of every other major developed nation, and our own Veterans Affairs system, as proof that a more efficient, equitable model is not a radical fantasy, but a practical reality. Finally, Chapter 8, Reclaiming Our Health, transforms outrage into action. It provides a practical, three-phase blueprint for a counter-offensive, leveraging America's own best public health models to build a system that serves people, not profit. This is not a leap into the unknown, but a strategic plan to dismantle the denial machine and reclaim our health. Hostile Takeover is more than an investigation. It is a call to arms. It is the story of the raid on American well-being, and ultimately your guide to fighting back. If this overview resonated with you, I want to ask just one thing. Share this video with someone who believes our healthcare system is broken. It isn't broken. It's been taken. And the only way we get it back is by helping more people understand how the machine really works. Every chapter in this series dives deeper into the mechanics of the takeover and the path forward. If you care about building a humane, efficient, single-payer system, this is where that conversation begins. Thanks for watching, and more importantly, thanks for helping spread the truth.